Today we're talking about the Logitech G522 LIGHTSPEED headset. This thing is bonkers. First up, I want to talk about aesthetics because this headset looks super dope. The RGB on these is fully customizable through Logitech's LIGHTSYNC, and the lighting faces outward, so it's going to be super visible. So if you're a streamer, or if you just like RGB and you want it to kind of, match a specific aesthetic, or you just want it, these things just look really good, and the customization is awesome. Now, obviously, aesthetics aside, these aren't just pretty. They are also built for some serious gameplay. I'm talking low latency, light speed, wireless, Bluetooth, and even USB wired. So you got the 3 modes, swap between PC, phone, Steam Deck without skipping a beat. This thing's gonna cover it wherever you need it. These things are gonna work for you. But now let's talk about audio, because the G522 runs on Pro G drivers. And I tested it with some Battlefield 2042, and now more recently some Battlefield 6, and the sound is nuts. Especially with, hold on, just Battlefield 6 audio is just insane to begin with, right? It's gonna probably give some people some actual, PTSD, right? You're gonna actually feel a little bit crazy. And when you pair it with a pair of a headset that is designed for audio, it's absolutely insane. So when I talk about sound, what do I mean? First of all, you get crazy bass. Solid bass. There's no weird distortion, and you get a surprisingly wide soundstage for a wireless headset that's under 300 grams. You're going to be getting 48 kilohertz, 24-bit audio here, which is basically overkill in all of the best ways. So when you get a game that has done a lot of hyper fine tuning on their audio, like Battlefield, for example, the new Battlefield 6, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, you're going to hear it, you're going to notice it, and it's awesome. Now the mic on top of that is honestly very impressive. Again, you've got 48 kilohertz, 16-bit full bandwidth, and with Blue Voice enabled through the JDubb, I didn't have to touch the third-party EQ or plugin. I even tested it out on some calls with on Discord calls. I did some voice calls. I actually did a couple meetings with it and everything, and the audio quality is fantastic. And I did asked some people that I was with just kind of how the audio quality was, and they didn't know that I wasn't on my normal boom mics, right? So I have higher end mics that I usually do all my content with, and they couldn't tell the difference. They said it was absolutely fantastic. Now, comfort wise, that's the other thing. The suspension headband and round ear cups absolutely nailed the comfort side of things. Now, I've worn a lot of headsets. Throughout the years of gaming, lots and lots of headsets, and I did put in some play sessions that were upwards of 5 hours on these things, and I can tell you that there are 0 hot spots, and it is just super comfortable. There's no ear fatigue, there's no head fatigue. They just feel super comfortable. So you just, if you're a long-time gamer, streamer, somebody that's just sitting down and playing long gaming sessions, you're gonna love the comfort on these. So then last but not least, you're thinking, okay, they're kind of on the lightweight side, so there's gotta be a trade-off with battery. Well, I can honestly say these guys have a 60-hour battery life on a full charge, which is awesome. When you're talking about not having to charge them often, I don't like to charge stuff, just to be honest with you. That's why a lot of the accessories that I use are actually wired, because I don't like the whole charging, because every time I feel like the charge runs out when you need it the most, right? But 60 hours gives you so much time, right? You just don't have to worry about it at all. Every once in a while before you go to bed, you plug these suckers in, you head to bed, you get up in the morning and you're good to go. They're fully charged, but 60 hours of battery life is pretty nuts, especially when you're talking about how lightweight they are, because typically you get the trade-off of heavy and large battery. And then if you go light, you get less battery, but 60 hours is pretty nuts. So what do we got here? Basically, we have clean design, we have broadcast quality mic, super high-res wireless audio, and true plug-and-play flexibility. Honestly, I can say that the G522 LIGHTSPEED is potentially your next headset. If you're looking to upgrade to some serious gameplay headset, you've got to check this thing out. I think you're really going to be impressed. Probably, you should be as impressed as I was. I freaking love these things. As right now, they are my go-to gaming headset. So if you're looking for that, you got to check these things out.